Well, most of us want to be happy. Not the happiness you get through things like items we buy, but the happiness that comes from inner peace.
But how do you get there? We are going to find out with the help of Charles Francis, co-founder of the Mindfulness Meditation Institute and the author of Mindfulness Meditation Made Simple. So Charles, what is mindfulness meditation?
Well, mindfulness meditation is a secular form of meditation. It has its roots in Buddhism, but it's really just a practice where they've extracted the techniques. So you don't have to accept any doctrine or any beliefs. It's just a mental training to help us observe the world with greater clarity. Because very often we see things from the lens of our emotions or preconceived ideas.
Wow. So why should someone practice mindfulness meditation?
Well, the idea is that when we see things more clearly, we can make better decisions on how to behave. Our views that trigger our emotions will be more in line with reality. So what we're really doing is we're trying to bring ourselves back in the present moment, where life is taking place.
Yeah.
The past is already gone. The future is not here. The only thing we have is the present moment. But our mind just wanders off in all kinds of directions. So mindfulness meditation helps us calm our thoughts, helps us calm that monkey mind, that racing mind that we have, which is very common.
Yeah, getting your mind in check.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to write this?
Well, the difficulty that I had learning meditation. It took me years to figure out what I now teach in about one session.
Yeah.
The techniques are very simple and really easy to apply once you know how. And the benefits are immediate. You start feeling calm just after one session. I've had people tell me that after a 20-minute session, they never felt so calm in their entire lives.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have 12 steps of mindfulness meditation that you talk about. What are a few of them?
Well, the first one, we talk about the nature of suffering. We want to explore what ways we suffer. We generally think of suffering when something tragic happens. But when we're not fully at peace, when things are going okay, we're still suffering to some degree. So we start exploring deeper levels of our suffering, and we acknowledge that exists, and that there's a way to overcome that through the practice.
Okay, I want to learn a little bit because my mind races all the time. We don't have 20 minutes, but could you maybe give us a 2-minute version? I know that'll require us to be quiet.
Okay.
But maybe lead us through some of what you show your patients in learning this mindfulness meditation.
Okay, generally, we start by sitting in a comfortable position.
Okay.
With our back straight.
Sit in a comfortable position with your back straight.
And because we want to be alert.
Okay.
So, gently close your eyes and begin observing your breath. Count your breath silently in your mind, 1 through 5. When you get to 5, simply start over again. What we're doing is trying to develop concentration. When a stray thought enters your mind, simply ignore it and immediately bring your attention back to your breath. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. After a few minutes of concentration meditation, then we switch over to mindfulness meditation, where we observe our whole breathing process, the expansion and contraction of our lungs. When a stray thought comes in, be aware that it is there, but don't indulge in it. Then gently bring your attention back to your breath. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. You can go ahead and open your eyes now. And that's basically the process that we go through a few minutes longer. but after a while, your mind starts to settle down because it gets going so fast sometimes from all our activities that we can't stop it in an instant.
Right. It's like turning a computer off almost in your body.
Right. Well, the analogy that I use is if you wanted to keep your mind from racing, start by taking your foot off the accelerator.
That's very good.
I think that's the most peace I've ever had at work. I was hanging on your every word. And
She was
when
like,
you
"I
were
love the
saying
silence."
not ignore the thoughts that come. I didn't have any other thoughts.
Wow.
I was just counting my breath. Kim wasn't even talking in our ears.
I know.
Thanks, Kim.
I know. She didn't give us any
She didn't give us
cues.
any cues.
We were like, oh, we're at peace.
That was very peaceful. We're going to have to figure out how we can work this into our daily lives. That was very peaceful.
We'll start our first
yeah.
minute of the show. Good morning. Welcome to My Carolina. Today we are in meditation. Thank
And
you
you just got to
so
sit here and watch us breathe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It was my pleasure.
The book again, Mindfulness Meditation by Charles Francis.